Out in Chicago for the day, and I had a chance to talk to a trader at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Some stunning numbers he threw my way show how high the price of food has risen and could possibly rise. Let me show you the farmland that we have devoted to corn. Here it is. Look at all the U.S. farmers plant 92.2 million acres of corn this year. That is 4 million acres more than we planted last year. Meanwhile, our corn supply is nearing a 15-year low. Well, why is that? Why are we having problems with food? Trader told me that we have 15 to 18 days of grain in our silos. So if there's any kind of disruption in our chain, we're in trouble. But don't worry, because we can always grow more, right? No, we can't. We're committed to ethanol. Look at the regions with ethanol refineries. Here they are. Whoa, look at all of them right there around Chicago, Illinois. Isn't that weird? There are 204 refineries operating and another 9 under construction. Oil refineries? No. Ethanol? Sure. Last year, our country produced 13 billion gallons of ethanol. That's up 800% over a decade. So here's how our corn usage breaks down. We are expected this year to produce 13.5 billion bushels of corn this year alone. Total ethanol, 5 billion bushels. That's 37% of the total. Total use for food, 1.1 billion. 8.3% of the total. And we're not talking just about corn. The number includes corn syrup, corn in cereal, alcohol, everything. Corn exports, 16%. But don't worry. If the world is hungry, if there's a storm, if there's any kind of disruption, we'll just plant more corn. Oh, no, wait a minute. We can't do that because then gas prices would skyrocket. See, it's back to food or fuel again. I'm seeing a pattern here. It's almost like we're being set up for a lose-lose. One global shock. But the good news is at least we have the geniuses in Washington telling you that you shouldn't even worry about preparing or having a little something extra around the house. Back in a minute. We are going to spend time in this final chapter just talking to you, and we'd like to hear from you on what you think needs to be covered before our next chapter begins. Passover is a holiday that reminds us that God does not forget His people, His children, and the promises that He has made them. He delivers His people from bondage. Passover begins tonight. From New York, good night, America.